Hello YouTube, and this is the games again, and today I'm doing another top 5 list for you because you really enjoyed the last video, which had about over 100 views, about 10 likes on the video, and I thank you guys so much. And also the channel has also hit 2,000 views, which is insane, so I thank you guys for your support on the channel, and I hope if you do that on this video, I'll make another video as soon as possible. I am going on holiday next week, but I'll make as many videos as I can. And today is about the top 5 Warframes in my opinion. These are not the prime versions either. These are just the version you can just find the pass by killing bosses on Warframe and crafting the blueprints and then buying the blueprint off the market. I'm not doing any primes or any, just no primes, so you could just build these if you're a beginner, or it's just in my opinion. And if none of these Warframes are on your favourites, don't forget it's just my opinion, and leave a comment of your top 5 list of your Warframes, and remember they're not primes. And that's all I've got, and I'll see you, well, I hope you enjoy the video. And so I'm done to the list, and I'm going to do an honourable mentions on this one, and the first honourable mention Warframe on this is going to be the Mag, which has a really high shield and it's very easy to craft because you only need to defeat one of the easiest bosses on Warframe, and it's a really good Warframe, and I definitely recommend getting it as soon as you can craft it. The second honourable mention, which is going to be the last one I'm going to do on the honourable mentions, is the Aberon. It's the really hard Warframe to find the piece because they're scattered around the maps and planets and whatever, and it's really hard to find. If you really want to find him, I suggest doing defense or survival missions. That's how I got mine, and once you build it, he is a really good Warframe. I definitely recommend getting this because he has an ability of any Kubarus around, they are friendlies, and that is a really good ability, and he's got really good abilities as well, and he's got a really high shield, power and health, and he's got quite low armor, but it's quite decent. And going on to number 5 spot, which is the Excalibur. Some of you may go crazy about why this guy's at number 5, but he is a really good Warframe at the start. When you start at Warframe and you select one of the 3, he is a really good Warframe to start off with. But when you progress, he starts to go lower and lower and lower. Because I've had him since the start, and I've not used him yet until the other 4 on this list. And if you do start off with Excalibur, he is a really good one. But once you get through the game, he is not that good. But he is a really good Warframe with his abilities. And moving on to number 4, which is the Ember, and you can get this Warframe by killing the one on killing that like flamethrower person, and this female Warframe is a really lots of fun to do because she can just set the world on fire, set them on fire independently, like spread a surface around her to make a fire defense. She is really good Warframe, and I definitely recommend getting this one. She has quite a high armor, health and power and armor, and she's a really good like second Warframe to get. The boss is quite difficult to kill, but once you get the hang of it, or find a match or get your friends to help, he's a really easy target to defeat. And on number 3 is going to be the Atlas. This one isn't buildable, and I apologise, I said buildable, but he is a cheap Warframe. He's only 275 platinum, and you can get that just by going into the store and purchasing points. If you're on the Xbox and PC, you could probably just purchase it from the store because you could trade, but on consoles you can't really trade that much. But Atlas is a really good Warframe. He can like deploy rocks for defense, and he can shoot boulders, he can support you get some like little helpers to like attack enemies around. He is a really good Warframe, and if you do go out there and get some points and you want to do Warframe and you'll spend it with Platinum, definitely spend it on Atlas. The number 2 spot goes to Frost, and this is a very difficult Warframe to get. It took me ages to get this Warframe because you have to complete like so many planets to get the planet, and then complete several hard missions to get to it. Because it took that long to get the parts, I just end up buying it off the market like with Platinums. But he is craftable after you put your time into it, but he is a real good Warframe. You can just pretty much in survival just camp in one spot. You can do a snow globe type of attack and bullets won't go through, and you can shoot out to the enemies, and it is a very good Warframe, and I definitely recommend that he is worth the time and effort you make to get him. And the number 1 spot goes to Rhino. Rhino is my favourite Warframe by far. Who does not want a Warframe that is invincible? Because that's one of his abilities. His second ability, Iron Skin. It takes 100 damage, and it can deflect 100 like bullets, and I just love him to bits. I use him all the time. Just deploy Iron Skin and you're pretty much invincible to all enemy attacks, and it's only 50 power. And if you add like I've put some mods on that, it only costs 25 because I got like power durations and flow and stuff like that, so then the power doesn't go down as quick, but it is regularly 50 power when you just get Rhino. And to get Rhino parts you have to be against Jackal, which is on Venus or Mars, I can't remember which one, and he is a very good Warframe. Definitely recommend getting this Warframe as soon as possible, and you will love him as much as I do. And that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, because this took quite some time to make. It took about an hour-ish, because I'm not that much of a big like IT person. Well, I am a little bit, but I'm not that much of a not got that much equipment to record videos, so that's why I'm all using Bandicam, because that's all I've got. So I still hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, this is in my opinion. If you have a different top 5 list, leave it in the comments below, and I really like to see what your lists are, and I'll reply to your comments and see if you got any comments and any questions. I'll answer them. And if you want me to do a Q&A or anything, leave it in this video or the last video or any videos, and I'll do a Q&A if you like. I could do it on Twitter if you like me to, or whatever. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's still a different thing on the list, but you guys seem to enjoy them, so if you want to see more top 5, leave a comment below. And and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like to show your support on the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment below if you got any game suggestions. And as always, have a nice day.